Hello, Electro Jeweler Jordan here, and today we are going to electroform this plastic jack-o'-lantern with my 3-liter Electroform kit with 2 anode cages. Plastic to metal. First step, I'm going to remove the eyes and mouth with an X-Acto knife. Then I'm going to measure, and I'll address that process in another video. So the measurements were about 19 square inches of surface area. And now a little cleanup with the file, smooth everything out, bottom seam, top hole. Now my hang wire is going to be made from 1.2 mm copper wire. It's pretty thick, but it will weigh down the piece and hold the pumpkin in place. Next I am going to take a 1 mm bit, drill a hole in the bottom, and this is where the hang wire will go. Alright, so with the pliers I flattened one end of the hang wire and bent it at a 90-degree angle. Cut the other end to a point and pushed it through the bottom of the pumpkin. It's a tight, secure fit that won't move, and this will create a very conductive contact point between the hang wire and the plated piece. Now I'm painting the pumpkin with my Electro Jeweler Jordan conductive paint recipe. First a thin base coat. It dries almost immediately and then followed up with a thicker coat. I'll let it dry for about an hour and then into the tank. Now remember, it's 19 square inches in surface area, so the power supply will eventually be adjusted to 1.9 amps. We can't start so high as we have to fully plate the conductive paint first. I'm going to start at 0.05 amps, and then as the plating spreads over the surface, I'll increase the amperage. Go slow and steady. It took about 2 hours to fully plate, and at that point, the current was adjusted to about 1 or 1.2 amps. So then I brought it up to the full 1.9 amps for about 12 to 15 hours. I'm going to do a more in-depth video on how to make things go faster and how to make sure that it stays shiny. During the process, I checked it a few times and the plating wasn't completely shiny, so I bumped up the current to 2.3 amps for a couple of hours, and here it is, shiny and perfect. Now remember, keep on plating and creating. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.